you mentioned something about the death of Osama bin Laden in your presentation. Put it to you that your country is leading the world in celebrating victory over the death of bin Laden in the so-called war on terror. We also have, in the past week, and it's still an ongoing issue, about the WikiLeaks, Julian Assange, who is actually being arraigned before a court somewhere there for his sensitive information that his website has released to some other media organizations. And American government seem to be on the forefront in trying to make him be accountable for the release of that sensitive information. In your own opinion, we are talking about freedom of expression here. Do you think media freedom of expression is absolute when it is looked from an American point of view?
I resent, as a former journalist, I resent it when people take the WikiLeaks, Assange, and this young soldier as examples of media freedom. This young soldier violated the Uniform Code of Military Justice and committed a criminal act by downloading classified information from his work computer and passing it to a source, which is a direct violation of a law that he swore to uphold. Mr. Assange is an opportunist who has used this basically for whatever, to promote himself, and his, you know, along with freedom goes responsibility. Freedom of speech doesn't give you the freedom to yell fire in a crowded theater. I think you've probably heard that before. It goes along with responsibility. And he's not being, Assange is not being prosecuted in the U.S. He's being prosecuted in Sweden for involuntary sexual assault or rape or something. So I think you need to be careful which Barbie dolls you hold up to be your exemplars of freedom of the press. Julian Assange is no champion of freedom of the press, and he's certainly no champion of people when he was told that some of the people whose names might be leaked in those cables might be killed, and his response was, well, if they deal with the Americans, they deserve to be killed. If that's the kind of person you want to support, be my guest, but I don't hold him up as an example of a free man. He's certainly not a professional journalist. I wouldn't even call him a muckraker. I call him muck.